Hello, class. My name is Cristina Flores, and I will be providing information about Chapter 10, Child Development. I will discuss two topics in this chapter, which are the theory of mind, also known as TOM, and metamemory and children and child development. So I will initiate by providing general key points about each topic and giving you a global perspective about Canadian researchers. So, theory of mind refers to the ability to attribute mental states of ourselves and of other people. So, in children, this theory includes how well they are able to understand mental beliefs in states such as false beliefs, emotions, and desires. So the lack of understanding of TOM in children can result in them not being able to comprehend how others think and behave in certain situations. And this can lead to them having inappropriate and ineffective social interactions with other people. So psychologists have spent a great deal of time researching this topic in children and how it develops. And their theory is that it is a coherent system of thought about the mind. They believe that once they are able to master TOM tasks, then they tend to do well in other tasks. So a question asked in this section is, when do children begin to demonstrate explicit theory of mind? The modular theory suggests that there is a special mechanism that is responsible for triggering this neurologically from birth to early childhood. Other researchers show that infants from 6 months have the capacity of TOM, and at 15 months they are able to pass some of their tasks. Another theory believes that general mechanisms are responsible for children being able to pass the exams. They support the cognitive abilities, and there is a prominent theory. The book describes this as the ability to inhibit irrelevant thoughts to work with more than one thought at the same time. This is responsible for the children increasing abilities to pass theory of mind tasks from 3 to 5. This can be found in the textbook on page 243. So the Canadian global perspective, I obtained information about this in an article from the Hennon Center online. And the Hennon Center is a Canadian nonprofit organization with a global reach. Its mission is to provide parents, caregivers, and early childhood educators about the knowledge and training to help young children develop language, social, and literacy skills the best they can. So they believe that infancy through early childhood, TOM develops as early as them watching, imitating, recognizing emotions, causes and consequences of emotions. And from 4 to 5 years old, they are able to emerge true TOM when they are able to comprehend the thoughts and feelings of others. TOM develops in understanding understandment in the following order, which is wanting, thinking, seeing leads to knowing, false beliefs, and hidden feelings. After the age of 5, they learn to predict what others are thinking and feeling, and they are able to understand complex language such as lies, sarcasm, figurative language. So this article also believes that TOM continues to develop over a lifetime. And metamemory is a memory monitoring experience. So this is a knowledge about memory and their monitoring and how they're able to control the memory process from learning new material and retrieving material that was previously learned. So a question in this section was, do human species demonstrate metacognitive monitoring skills? So Joseph Call conducted a research, and he was trying to prove whether or not an animal can seek information that it knows, and it knows where to obtain it from. So in his research, he hit an object in one of the two spots, and the chimpanzees were had to look for where the treat was hidden in, and they were able to retrieve the treat. But when it was done, the study was done in dogs. It failed. So overall, the researchers concluded that animals have some metacognition skills. So when do children begin to demonstrate their metacognitive abilities? Global judgment suggests that researchers predict how many words can be remembered by children who were from the nursery up until fourth grade. And like adults, most of them were able to memorize this information very confidently across all the tasks. And the feeling of knowing, 7 to 10-year-olds participated in this research, and they initially failed to define the words, and they improved the results once they were given multiple choice responses for each of the definitions of the words. In conclusion, TOM and metamemory do not develop in locksteps. So metacognition development is multi-layered, and TOM tasks and metamemory tasks also differ. TOM researchers investigate children's knowledge about mental states, and metamemory researchers investigate knowledge and process relevant to the performance of tasks. So the age researchers investigate in TOM and metamemory is also distinct. TOM investigates children from infancy to 5 years of age, whereas metamemory researchers evaluates children who are 6 years and older.